many licks does it take to get to the end of a hidden true crime video?
We're going to examine. I think it does reveal a significant amount about the criminal mind. And I think that's one of our jobs here is to tell a story, to investigate and tell a story about a crime, but then to analyze it deeper, to find what's hidden in that story, how we got to this point.
Dr. Tong. Ugh.
Risk factors for sex offender. The number one risk factor for sexual recidivism among sex offenders. When you commit a crime, future risk is called recidivism. Recidivism is when you reoffend. It's when you commit a crime again. And so a big part of the job is making determinations about whether someone will recidivate or whether they'll commit a crime again in the future. And the reason that's important, obviously, is because the courts, prior to sentencing, are trying to determine if someone can be placed safely in the community. And the only way to determine that is to determine the risk. Is this person going to be a high risk to reoffend or low risk? And obviously, the lower the risk, the higher the probability is that defense counsel for an offender, for example, might be able to get a placement in the community or probation. Ideally, defense attorneys want the most lenient sentence for their clients, right? So that their ultimate goal is probation.
Actually,
well, I guess their ultimate goal is...
I think I'm just going to add up like 5 lashings before I post them because they happen too fast. I can't keep up.
Acquittal or dismissing all the charges, but short of that,
right.
A dynamic risk factor would be something like substance abuse. Substance abuse, if you have an addiction or a substance abuse problem, you can change it. You can stop.
I should not be in front of you today.
So it's dynamic.
I can't look away either. I can't even look at chat.
Hasn't really been until this article. What there wasn't a lot of examination of psychologically meaningful risk.
It's disgusting.
And so not just recidivism, but also prior to the commission of a crime.
Absolutely.
And so in that sense, if you're capable of having a normal adult relationship, then it may not present a problem. Although it's peculiar, right? Because attraction or maybe of maybe to children, but you're still capable of some type of sexual attraction or maybe engaging in sexual activity with an adult. Discuss this, but we're going to revisit some of this because all of this is going to be relevant. So there's a question here. I mean, I can't even, I wouldn't diagnose. He'll never get to know the woman, quote, the woman she was becoming, unquote.
There's the fucking normalization of this for you. Maybe you need to take a break from that job.
Deep sadness and grief over this.
We're almost at
entire
100
tragedy.
ton lashes.
You have the murder, right? Like what?
What? How about he's despicable?
And sensitivity to Tyler, to the father.
Shut up.
It's torn us apart too. I mean,
Dude, he killed his daughter. Do you think that he has any respect? No. Shut up and move on to something we don't fucking know. Peter Griffin.
Like, oh my God, like that's so callous, right? And
really?
I talk about this all. They don't have the capacity to step back and reflect on what they're doing. Okay, and so that creates more impulsive behaviors. That creates behaviors that are driven more by instinct and by sexual desire in this case, right? Like they're not thinking about what they're doing. They're not thinking about the consequences. They lack that intrinsic capacity to reflect, or his lack of responsibility, his lack of culpability.
Okay. Spit it out, motherfucker.
So surprisingly, there's a lot to unpack from just a few statements that he's making. And I think those statements really help shed light.
There was a lot. I agreed.
Oh,
I agree.
God,
I did see a lot of that sort of romantic feel.
Seems to me.
Listen, motherfucker. Anytime you have a grown adult fucking male sexually abusing a child from ages 6 to 13 and she ends up dead, that shit's premeditated because he was fucking abusing her, asshole. I can't stand this guy. This guy is so irresponsible. Guys, I have zero credentials, okay? I'm just a mom, a grandma, and I have common sense. I mean, what the fuck? God damn. And what does he make you do? Whew, I don't think I want to know. I don't think I want to know. What does she have to do for this marriage of convenience? Take a look inside this guy's. I'm not going to say it, but take a look inside this guy's mouth. Look at this. There's some issues going on in there. And I bet you that breath stank. Stank. He needs mints or something. Ugh. Deplorable. The more I watch, the more I hate them. I mean, I really do. I can't get over this exploitation of victims. It's just too much.
Clearly, and it's closely correlated with necrophilia, by the way. And so this gets it back to the idea I mentioned earlier that Marilee Alejandro, his ex, said that the only time he could get aroused when she played
pirate. I think that this is just the surface, if you will, of the hidden secrets that these two hold. That's just my opinion.
So sad.
She's doing what she's doing. Having sex with investigators, allegedly. I don't know. That's what I heard. I mean, what is going on here? Grayson's couch. Like, there's a lot going on. And, we're not done with the lashings. Hold on. There's a few seconds left, unfortunately. This is my take on this. My take is that Grayson runs this show. Literally. She's writing the scripts. She's getting them ready. She's telling them what they have to do, what they have to say.
So,
oh, he had to get one more lick in there.
Rest in peace, Maddie.
He had to get one more lick, which brought the lick count. I feel like I'm doing a Tootsie Pop fucking commercial. How many licks does it take to get to the end of a hidden true crime video? Today, 151 licks it took to get to the end of the hidden true crime video. That's nuts. Like I said, I lick my lips a lot, but I don't do that shit.